Hey guys, how's it going? Well, it's Thursday, and today I found out that next week I'm gonna have Thursday and Friday off, which is excellent for me. Thanksgiving and the day after. I'm not really into Black Friday though. I never really have been. Some other people can stand out in the cold to get a $15 microwave. I don't really care for that. One thing though, in the last video that I watched for text to speech, a user named SOC Hobbit asked if I was familiar with the series Hell's Reach. I have read the book Hell's Reach. It is one of my favorite Warhammer books. I actually have basically a clip jam where I can play audiobooks, and that's what I listen to at work when I'm doing my job. I'll listen to Warhammer books. There's one book that never leaves that clip jam, and that is Hell's Reach. Because every once in a while, I just want to listen to it, and it's wonderful if you haven't heard it. But no, I did not know that there was a series done on YouTube with that. So I'm gonna hold off on watching it until um I have a little bit more time because it takes hours to get through that book. And I know that if if I really just want to sit down and be able to enjoy it. But I will start on that sooner rather than later. It's going to be probably the next major thing I do besides this. I might even start on that next week when I have that longer period of time. Mainly, I get off work now. I come home. I upload about one or two videos, and that's all the time I really have. But when I have the weekends and things like that, that's when I'll really sit down and look at longer form videos. Like I'm pretty sure that one is. I mean, I'm absolutely sure it's got to be. But I might take a look at it later just to see if I can, if I'm right about it, because I'm assuming he says it's a 13-part series. I'm thinking it's going to be anywhere around the neighborhood of 13 hours, which, well, not really 13 hours, probably closer to maybe 5 or 6. But we'll see about it, and I'm definitely going to be putting that up either while I'm doing this or immediately after. But thank you for the recommendation. Hell's Reach is one of my favorite 40K novels, period. And if you guys want to, there are a couple of. If you don't know about the two wars of Armageddon, and do not say there's a third, or else the Inquisition is going to start pounding on your door. If you don't know anything about it, it has been covered in several YouTube videos, and some of them are wonderful.
Yes, this is definitely it. The Crimson Path, the center point of the Oriole subsector. Oh, when my work here is done, this planet shall rival Terra itself in its sacredness.
Bullshit.
Now I would act really into this, but I've just got to stay all mysterious and stoic and cool. So I don't think I can. But, well, I suppose one squeal might not harm anything.
Anyway, fucking course. The thing.
Back to coolness.
Alright, I feel much better now.
Good.
It's at times like these that I'm really glad that I just monologue to myself and not actually talk to anyone else. Because if someone had heard that, I would be seriously fucked.
Wow, that is cool.
and go through with this. Search the entirety of Terra, the holiest, grandest, and most populated planet in the universe, to find the one who sent this message.
No household shall be left unchecked, and no person shall go unquestioned.
Well, if you say so. It's not like you care much for your reputation anyway.
He's a Lord Inquisitor.
What are your Testament cheeks doing now?
Fabricated journal has malfunctioned. Self-destruct initiated.
Well, I hope you do realize that Terra is the most densely populated and overbuilt planet in the Imperium. It'll take decades to interrogate every single individual on this planet.
Do not doubt us. This is what we are the best at. We will scan the entirety of Terra and its people in but a few days.
This sounds highly fucking illegal! Oh... My colon just...
Did he just show himself?
I better know!
Big Gucci Bandar never had to deal with this bullshit. Yeah, maybe we should make him High Lord of Terra again. All that radioactive hellfire you've been exposed to, exterminating every planet you come across, must have fried your perception. Do you even realize how hard it is to mobilize on one of these hive worlds? It's really damn hard, but I guess you don't realize, since you sit on that mobility scooter all day.
Well, your hat's lost the piece.
Shut it, you old trash bags.
Well, while I wait for your state director to calm itself, I shall start this sentence.
At least remember to expect the rulings of Terra, Theodore. Not a single drop of blood shall fall upon these sacred grounds. When you have found your suspects, at least do the decency of taking them far away from Terra if your eagerness to spill blood grows heavy on you.
Yes, I am fully aware. You have my promise.
Bullshit.
Soldiers, the search has begun. But take heed. Not a single citizen of Terra shall have his or her blood spilled on these sacred grounds. So, remember, only to burn.
My lord, was it really that funny?
What did they say?
Really? Come on, the Necrons still pose a major threat. Just because the Blood Angels teamed up with them at once doesn't mean they're the Imperium's allies or anything. Okay. Maybe it is kind of funny.
No, you are incapable of finding things funny because you are a custodes.
Alright, I forgot. But anyway, where was I? Oh yes! So the Blood Angels and the Necrons defeated the Vile Tyranids together, and afterwards they went their separate ways, as the Blood Angels and the Necrons were both tired from the big battle, and Commander Dante thought it was distasteful to turn on the Necrons after they had helped each other out.
The Necrons were tired. The Blood Angels found something distasteful. I'd like to laugh more, but that might break my fragile funny bone. Anyway, I was under the impression that Necrons were tireless, soulless skeleton robots with no personality, nor care for anything. What the fuck happened?
Believe me, my lord, I think we all were under the impression until we heard about the Blood Angels and their apparent alliance with them. Before, they just spent most of their time coming out on planets unexpectedly and killing anything that lives, having a singular goal in mind, which was to seal off the Eye of Terror, swat away the Tyranids, and have the rest of the galaxy become never-ending all-you-can-eat buffet for their gods to Catan.
Sounds like what I would do if I was a soulless skeleton robot.
Had to run
That
back
and slow walk around intimidatingly. Yes, it reminds me of that hollow that I watched a few millennia back.
Now they're more like... well, their goal is still essentially the same, but now it has become apparent that the Catan were actually somehow shattered into pieces a long time ago, and the Necrons have leftover fragments of them in their possession, containing near limitless powers. Also, as of late, some Necrons have even been reported to have actual personalities and even feelings. Oh, and pariahs apparently are not a thing anymore. No idea where they went off to.
When did that
They
happen?
just sort of up sticks and left, I guess.
Well, how does it feel having less emotion than a creepy fucking skeleton robot?
It feels fantastic not being on the same cognitive level as a filthy Xeno, my lord.
I guess you can put it in that way as well. Anyway, I'm intrigued by the idea of those shards. I will have to ask the remaining Alpha Marines to get one for me when they get back.
Sure thing, my lord.
just not a shard of that punk-ass fan god the Deceiver. The description you gave reminds me too much of that mysterious, tentacle-headed, metallic jerk who came by every Saturday night to play Paradox Billiards, Vostroyan Roulette, fourth-dimensional hypercube chess strip poker with me, Zinch, and Chegorath in the webway a few millennia ago. Although, to be fair, at least he wasn't as much of a douchebag as that fat guy with the cigar who showed up with Zinch that one time.
What? I thought all this time you've been having a constant mental war with the forces of chaos as well as guiding our ships through the power of the Astronomica.
I'm the motherfucking Emperor. I'm allowed a day off once in a while.
True.
Besides, I'm the best fucking multitasker in the galaxy.
Oh, sorry, of course, my lord.
So far I have to say that I'm not impressed. These Necrons do not sound as much of a threat as those hungry space cockroaches.
Well, my lord, they are still more of a threat than you might think. Which actually reminds me of a story I need to tell you that will surely refurbish your pride in your angels of death.
Good luck with that.
You see, during year 912, the Necron lords of the two mod bosses got really mad because Necrons of another empire started to expand in his territory. In response to this, the Necron lord suddenly revealed a massive planet-sized space vessel called the World Engine and started drifting through Imperial space, destroying anything that crossed its path. Later, during year 926, after several Imperial planets had been destroyed by the World Engine, a whole lot of Space Marines and the entirety of a local Imperial fleet were sent to destroy it.
Holy shit, a giant skeleton space robot planet that shoots molecule-breaking beams and destroys everything it spots. I want one.
No
All
shit.
these forces attacked the World Engine at the same time, but apparently a very strong void shield was surrounding it, making it nigh impervious to harm. This, together with the vessel's mighty arsenals of planet-devastating weaponry, cost millions of lives during that battle.
I guess no one knows what retreating is in this fucking Imperium nowadays.
So now, here is the awesome part. The Space Marines known as the Astral Knights.
I never made anything called Astral Knights.
No, seriously, my lord. You won't even care that you didn't directly make them. You see, all of the Astral Knights decided to ram their spaceship, the Battle Barge Tempestus, straight into the World Engine's void shield.
Fucking damn it. Why do you assholes keep wasting precious battleships?
The shield cracked up and the ship penetrated the hull of the World Engine, allowing all Astral Knights to board it and destroy all weapons, energy batteries, supplies, commandos, and Necrons inside. The battle continued inside the World Engine for 100 hours, all Marines dying doing what they do best. But not before their leader, Armed O'Hara, decided to overload the entire damn vessel and its central core with the help of some melter grenades. After this destructive overlord, the void shield was turned off completely, and this is where the rest of the Imperial fleet took their chance and shot the crap out of the planet ship with cyclonic torpedoes.
Well, slap me on the kneecap and call me a fucking skeleton. That is actually amazing.
After this incredibly awe-inspiring victory, the remains of the World Engine were taken in by the Adeptus Mechanicus while the Battle Barge Tempestus was salvaged, and set up as a monument with an Imperial shrine in it, holding statues of the 772 Astral Knights that had sacrificed themselves to bring down the World Engine.
Sorry, I was totally mistaken. I totally remember that I did make the Astral Knights now.
Right.
They were one of the secret legions I made before the Great Crusade that I never told anyone about.
Right.
They were the best around. Nothing was ever going to keep them down.
Right. Whatever you say, my lord.
Also, on the previous subject matter, I have to say that I kind of like that one Necron that you mentioned. Trashy the Incontinent or something.
You mean Trace in the Infinite, my lord?
That's what I said, you tube of fucking custard. Anyway, even if he is an alien fiend, I cannot deny that the idea of stealing incredibly valuable objects from all around the galaxy only to put them in a massive skeleton robot space museum is a great one.
Ah, yes. His only goal in the galaxy is to claim historic artifacts and relics and return to his true world of Solomons. He's even gone as far as to have the head of the great Sebastian Thor preserved in there.
Absolutely hilarious. At some point we should send some Marines there to steal all his shit just to fuck with him.
I think I know a group of Space Marines capable of just that.
Do you now? Do tell.
Well...
I love the Dawn of War thing in the background. We all know what he's talking about. Fucking magpies.
Ioniel, the good Emperor's Holy Inquisition. Stop right there!
We are here to interrogate you about certain message.
Who wrote the message?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Didn't you hear me? Who wrote the message?
Excuse me, are you allowed to do this?
Of course we are! Haven't you heard from the High Lords?
We are here to interrogate everyone on Terra.
Who wrote to fucking missing? Where are the GENESTEALERs?
What is her thing with Gene Stealer? Oh shit.
Would you look at that? Some unfashionable tranks running around harassing civilians here on Holy Terror. You came to the wrong neighborhood, shitboots.
What makes you lunatics think you are allowed to do this?
Just believe. Aren't you supposed to stand in the Imperial Palace? Well, you see, this is a special occasion. Special enough that my loincloth is just bursting with anticipation.
What's a more interesting question I demand an answer for is what you Inquisitors are doing here, burning terror and harassing its citizens.
We are here because of a message supposedly sent from God Emperor himself, telling us the Inquisition is to be disbanded.
Clearly, the message was written by a heretic, and we are going to find it.
Fools.
Morale
The message
snickering.
is from the Emperor, straight from the Sanctum Imperialis, within the Imperial Palace.
He is the reason why we're outside the palace in the first place. So you have no reason to perform this heinous act upon our planet.
You darn goof! That is impossible!
You would lie. If the Emperor was alive once more, we would know.
You are heretics! The Custodes are heretics! Let's get back to Fyodor and tell him about this.
Fucking Grox-ass Inquisitors.
Wahoo!
I'm now incredibly aroused.
Oh wait. Okay. So we have the name of the Custodes now. We have the name of the they're calling them Fab Custodes. You got Carstodes, Custodici, and Wamudis. That's impressive. I'm very impressed. I also want to know. I know that she's Ordo Xenos in the Inquisition, but Jesus Christ, get over the Gene Stealers, girl. Get over the Gene Stealers. Seriously. In any case, that was the episode about supposed to be about the Necrons. I'm loving where they're going with this story right now. Oh God. Anyhow, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.